Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. This is going to be a Virgo star seed reading. Yes, and all I keep hearing is Beyonce in my head with Welcome to Hollywood. If y'all have ever heard that song off of B-Day. It's the lights. It's gotta be these lights that I'm looking at right now. That's bringing this up. And this stage is not lighting. So I do want to let you know what's going on, what's happening before we get too deep into the reading. I do personals. They are available down below on my website. If you do like the vibe, please subscribe to the channel. Like, comment if you resonate with anything, if you identify with anything in this video, because it's more about, these videos have been more about identification than anything else. Get your Christmas shopping done through me. You can get your shirt here, Virgo. Ding! Along with any shirt for your zodiacs, for your family, for the zodiac sign. Also, Christmas ornaments are available. Dragon and Phoenix ornaments out there for the people. So, you can do your Christmas shopping here, your spiritual healing here, your bored at home content viewing here. There's a lot of things you get out of me. Good Lord. Let me get this Starseed Oracle deck. So the whole point of this particular type of reading is to find out what your purpose is in life. If you feel like you're an alien, you're from a different world, you're from a different planet, you do not belong here, mermaid life, mermaid life, extraterrestrial, witch, psychic, it's just, they're all words. But the whole point is to describe that you do not feel like you were born on Earth, right? So why the are you here? That's what we set to find out in these readings. So I'm going to pull from the Starseed Oracle deck first. This sort of gets the overall feeling, and then we're going to go into the Tarot to figure out your deeper purpose. A Virgo star seed. A Virgo star seed. Okay. So we got the great suffering. Okay. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Ooh. That's right on point with y'all being people's critics all the time. That y'all make people suffer a little bit, right? And cause a lot of conflict with that. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. Okay. So again, you're not for everybody. You're not going to please everybody. So fuck these hoes. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Okay, so you're the cleanup. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so if you all have not heard, I have a podcast. It's called The Shadowcast. It's on Anchor. It's linked in the description below. You're going to want to listen to that because I talked about how Virgo was like the cleanup generation, right? And Virgo Pluto. So I could definitely see this. You are like you guys are like clean up everybody's mess a little bit in a sense, right? Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Okay, so you ground everybody else. You stay grounded. You're the one who like teaches grounding to people. Okay. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. Okay, so you all are meant to really enjoy life, right? Enjoy life in all its forms. Get the most you can possibly get out of life, right? That's what you're meant to do. So you're meant to basically push through with that energy, that earthly, I don't give a fuck energy, right? But also showing people how to be grounded so they can also achieve that same type of level of not caring what other people think of them. Okay. Now they say surrender to the sweetness, so y'all can, y'all have a the way of being mean all the time, you know? The great suffering. We talked about the great suffering a second ago. The great suffering. Like, we don't have to suffer to get grounded. You don't have to, like, try and chop someone down with an axe all the time. So, just putting it out there, because y'all will get a big-ass axe and just, it'd be like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, damn, you have to cut people. I know you try to lift the veil, but you don't have to cut through it with a big ass hacksaw. I'm just saying. Okay, Virgo star seed. What is your purpose here on the earth? Let's ask the tarot and the spirits above. What is your purpose here? Why Earth? Why Earth? Why Earth? Why Earth? And they tell me not to watch the cards when I shuffle, because I just like sitting there, like looking at them, like, I don't know, probably putting like intentions on them, I guess, a little bit. One flip. Yep, it did. Justice. Okay, so you're here for justice, for balance, for organization, right? Because justice is also the law. So it's like you're here for organization. You were trying to make everything clean, neat, organized, in place. Basically, in society, you're that person. You're supposed to clean up society in a sense, right? And it's a thankless job. It really is. It really, really, really is. But you all are like built to do it in a sense, right? Whereas it's like right after you guys comes Libra being diplomatic. So you're like the person, like they're like the front in the face of it, right? And you guys do a lot of the heavy lifting in the background. Oh, my nose has been so stuffed. I can't with this cold. Oh, someone move me somewhere warm. I can't deal with this. Really though, like legit, I really feel like I'm like losing my mind because sickness. Okay, so if you're over here trying to clean up everything, trying to make everything a little bit more balanced, a little bit more fair, right? That's interesting. Okay, so what do we get here? We got King of Pentacles. This is definitely you. This is you in this deck. Is King of Pentacles is Virgo, right? The one who's stable, balanced, has a lot of money. Eight of Pentacles, hardworking. Again, another Virgo card. Nine of Swords. Having a lot of nightmares, possibly. The Empress in reverse. So, like, not, like, fully together, right? Because the Empress is the person that's been through everything else. So they are kind of, in a sense, like they know what's approaching them. They're very self-secure, right? But you go through these periods of insecurity because you, what is it? Lack confidence, King of Wands? You lack confidence in what you're doing. But what you're doing is helping people. But you may not ever, lots of times there may be, you know, it's like if you're a person who's helping people, you always got to find out what the best way to help somebody is. And that's what I had to learn doing this. And that's what I'm continuously learning, and I think we're all learning on this journey, is that different people need help in different ways. And as the helper, as you're the person who's helping other people, you may not understand how to help them always. Right? As a healer, as a starseed, it's like that's your biggest, you know what your purpose is already. Your issue is always how to execute on that purpose, because you always feel like you can execute on that purpose better because you're always so perfectionistic. Queen of Cups, yeah, and then you get emotionally drained afterward. So this is all about, like, you kind of know what your purpose is. This is more like how you grow in that purpose, or how you destroy the limiting blocks on you expressing your purpose. Like, because you already know what it is. You already know you're the fixer, right? You're the cleanup. You're the Olivia Pope. You're the Olivia Pope. If you have not seen Scandal, where were you in life? Like, really, where were you? Like, were you here on the earth? Because that was, like, everywhere. Okay? But you're Olivia Pope. You're the fixer. Right? And it's, again, with that Queen of Cups, a very thankless job. A very thankless job. You don't get... You often feel like you don't get the appreciation you deserve for it because you're so busy trying to help everybody else. And you look around and there's not enough people trying to help you. I always feel like there's not enough people trying to help you. There's not enough people who are, I don't know, see the work that you put in. Because you put in a lot of work, but you feel like people don't see these pentacles, right? There's 8 here, but you feel like people don't see all 8. People may see the one right here that you're currently working on. They may see like one up here or whatever. They don't see all this. They don't see how much work it takes for you to get to those 8. Right? It's like a general thing. It's just feeling unappreciated. It really is. And it runs deep. It really runs deep because you do give so much. But that's the thing, is that if you give in a wrong way, then it's definitely not going to be appreciated, right? You have to give in the right way. You have to give you have to help people in the way that they may need help, whether or not you think it might be the right way. It's the way that that person needs help. So, yeah, that's the way that that person needs help. Relinquish the control over whatever you think should be, whatever it is, and then let them and help them in that way. So that you don't feel unappreciated, because the people will. It's not that you don't have the answers, that you don't know not like you don't have the answers. It's more that your delivery can kind of suck. And if you learn better delivery techniques, then you won't get that unappreciated feeling, because the people will just appreciate you naturally because you know how to speak to them the right way. You know how to help them the right way. You know what without being overbearing about it. Wow, if you let go of the control of it. That's your limiting factor, Virgo, is that you may not know how to speak to people as well. I think that's the lesson that we learn when we move into Libra. Well, that is the lesson that we learn. Well, I gotta make a video called The Circle of Signs, because it's a whole thing about what we learn from each sign. As we move to the next one, what was the lesson that was taught between this sign and this sign? What was the progression? That is going to be on the site below where it says links to the extended. I do not know what I'm going to call it yet. It's more like the Living Shadow Archive, right? It's just going to be an archive of these different spiritual findings and teachings that I have. So that's going to be one of them in there, along with my astrology videos and everything else I'm going to put over there. So YouTube is going to get these monthly readings. Everything else is going to be over there. Support me. Okay. Temperance in reverse. So yeah, the alchemy is off here, right? The alchemy is off. There's not enough patience here. Not enough patience of the work you're putting in and the results. So you get the Nine of Swords. You get haunted by something, right? Because you feel like you can never celebrate anything with the Three of Cups here. You feel like you can never revel in what it is that you're doing, because you're always getting backlash for what it is that you've already done. But you don't get backlash from it. The main reason why there's backlash is because it was the things that you've done weren't wrong or necessarily bad, but they were hold on. Sorry, y'all. When you're trying to edit and film at the same time, it's okay. It just got through rendering. Okay. What was I saying? Like, you don't want to when you help people a certain way, right? to get the celebration. But without that way, and that's the challenge, right? Learning people. But that's what you do. That's why Scorpio and a Virgo connect very, very well, because of we're both psychological analysts. We are the two signs that really look to what are these people doing and try to understand them, right? And part of understanding other people is understanding yourself and understanding that, you may not always have the best way of doing things. I'm just saying that everybody is like that at all, or not every Virgo is like that. But I was saying Virgo Starseed that for a lot of people here, you all majorly know your purpose. If you are clicking this video, you know your purpose. The difference is how it's honing it, and honing your power and using your power the way it's supposed to be used. Because when it's used the way it's supposed to be used, it's gold. Look at Hood Healer. There's the Hood Healer, right? She's a Virgo. And this is what she has: spiritual will, findings, abilities, whatever. Same way I'm trying to say stuff or whatever. It's a little bit different because we do different things. But what I'm saying is she has tarot. She's found a way to say something or do something with people that's very, very self-expressive, but it also gets the point across and is very diplomatic. So she has gotten up to a high level for doing that. And I'm just saying that's generally what the calling is, and honing it is by finding out exactly what's the best way to maneuver it that works with your particular situation and what you do and what you like, and just becoming more aligned with those different things, those 3 cups, mind, body, spirit. Becoming more aligned with those things within yourself brings you to that Empress energy, brings you to that energy of learning the lessons that would have taken from the sign to get to Libra, but learning that lesson of, I've been through it all and now I know how to explain it, right? Of knowing how to speak your pain. 3 of Swords. Swords are communication, right? And not only is this a pain card, but this is a card of communicating that pain, right? A lot of people energetically communicate pain. We are the people who have to verbally communicate pain. We verbally have to tell people what we feel, and it sucks, but we do, because only then can they understand that that's what the rest of the stuff that we're saying comes from a place of, I know what you've been through, I have the knowledge of pain, and I'm just trying to say something to you to try and help move past that, right? Coming from a place of being a advisor or someone who already knows, which you do already know, but it's like you don't convey that you know what you know, but you know a lot, because you guys always know a lot, always know a lot. It's weird. This is a weird reading. I don't know what this is gone. I'm telling you, some of these just go. I'm just right out here. They just go. So, please do stay tuned. If you do like the vibe, please subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more videos coming up. Again, that's the subscription service. So, videos like these are probably going to be in that, in the subscription service. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, 100%, to be perfectly honest. I would like ideas from you guys of what you want to see where, for what, or whatever. I mean, I always love to get the input, I always love to get the input from the people who actually do watch, because I don't want to just do stuff and nobody's going to watch. You guys actually watch. So I do want to thank you for that, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of these things. Bye.